Lois was perfect, right?
Yeah.
She was the perfect daughter, the perfect sister, the perfect wife, the perfect mother. She set the tone for our family.
She always cared about women's leadership in philanthropy, and I admired her for that. She cared about the values of the Jewish community, and she wanted to pass those values down through the generations.
When I think of my mother, I think her strongest leadership qualities were her kindness and caring toward everyone. She was very considerate of others and always polite and respectful.
Even when she was very busy with everything else going on, she always found time to be at every Federation meeting, be at every Super Sunday, but then also be at all of our sporting events, hosting every single big Jewish holiday with our huge family.
I immediately realized that she is some of the super glue in the family, the most caring, the most thoughtful, wanted to bring everyone together. A true leader does that.
Everyone should strive to be more like how she was. I don't want to get upset now, but she was probably the nicest person I ever knew in my life. And even though she wasn't my mother, she treated me like she was.
She radiated family, and family was so important to her. And she was such a great role model for showing everyone how important family should be and prioritizing family. And that definitely, I think, will live on forever.
I think being a Lion of Judah was very important to my mom because she wanted to lead by example, and she wanted other women in the community to hopefully look up to her and say, oh, I want to do that too because Lois Marcus is doing that.
And by giving at the Lion level, she was able to influence others to join her. She not only wanted to be a Lion, she also felt it was important to endow that gift. And she became a Loge early on and was a leader for others to follow her.
Her involvement in the Jewish community definitely inspired us to be involved, both as children and now as adults. That was probably inspired in large part by the example that Grandma Lois set.
It was important for us to learn to call people and ask them for money and be able to talk about the important work that the Jewish Federation does from the age of 10. We were doing this, and it was always with Yo-Yo by our side.
In addition to the many Federation cards and calls that my mom made to try to raise money for the Federation, what she really loved the most was bringing new people in and exposing them to events, opportunities, introducing them to new people, and hoping that they would continue the legacy and pass it down to their family of volunteering, donating, and committing a good portion of their volunteerism to the Cleveland Jewish community.
One thing that stands out to me about her leadership is that it was never really about her. It was always about the good of the community and also about bringing others into the community.
Federation meant so much to her that we talked quite a bit as a family about what we could do for her. This was pretty significant for her to go to Lion. And we figured this would be a lovely thing to do and to keep it going.
Her legacy is primarily her family, but a part of it's her commitment and work to the Federation. And no better legacy in the Cleveland community than an award that reminds people of what you did when you did it.
My grandma loved Cleveland, and she loved the Jewish community in Cleveland. And she also loved connecting with people in communities beyond Cleveland. So having her name on an award that allows for all of that, or rather that supports all of that, seems very fitting.
Whether at our Florida receptions or here in Cleveland, she was engaged, she was encouraging the speaker, she was positive, and she wanted to promote and encourage others to do more and engage more. That is why this award in Lois Marcus's name is perfect.
Going to the Lion Conference meant so much to her, and she'd also try to engage others to come with her to the conference, whether it be becoming a Lion or just, even if they were Lions, getting them to come to the conference and get some national recognition and see how great an event it is, number one, and number two, the recognition Clevelanders get at these kinds of events.
I think the award is very apropos because she loved going to the Lion conferences. I want the women who are getting the award to know how special it is to go to this conference, because there are 1,200 women all there for the same reason, all wanting to repair the world, all wanting to advance and protect Judaism.
Also really to just be able to provide that same opportunity for other leaders in the community and be able to develop as leaders and get that experience at the conference. I think she would have been very grateful to hear that that opportunity is being granted to those folks in the community.
She had such an impact on us. She was so caring and thoughtful and helped us out so much. So to be able to extend that legacy to other people beyond our family is a really beautiful thing.
I want to recognize and thank Lois's beloved family. Thank you for your vision in creating this award. Thank you for keeping Lois's legacy in our community forever.